Lovely. So welcome all regular loyal members, and extra warm welcome to all the new members this evening. So thank you for being here. This is the roundtable number 9 of the Mindful CIO community, and the theme for this evening is We Prevent Burnout, which is declaration number 9 of the Mindful CIO manifesto. So just a reminder, the intention of these roundtables are, number 1, to explore ways to make the Mindful CIO manifesto a reality in our teams and our organizations. And number 2, to connect you with like-minded peers and inspiring tech leaders. So we start, as usual, with Acknowledgement of Country. So in the spirit of reconciliation, the Mindful CIO creators, contributors, and champions acknowledge the traditional custodians of country throughout Australia and their connections to land, sea, and community. I might ask someone to mute themselves. I don't know who it is. Thank you. I think Molia, can we? Lovely. Thanks so much. I'll start again. So in the spirit of reconciliation, the Mindful CIO creators, contributors, and champions acknowledge the traditional custodians of country throughout Australia and their connections to land, sea, and community. We pay our respect to the elders past, present, and emerging, and extend the respect to all Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples today. Or this evening, I should say. So, just a reminder, in the interest of time, we'll ask you to ask questions using the chat box, and we'll address as soon as practical. And some segments of this evening will be available in our YouTube channel, as usual. So the plan is for to have a short introduction for the next 10 minutes or so. I'll ask each one of you to unmute yourself and share your name, your organization, your role, if you are not in transition at the moment. And also one word, what's the one word that describes how are you feeling right now? And then we'll move to the first highlight of the evening, which is the fireside chat with David Cooper, the CIO of Origin. It's one of our loyal members. It's here. Then around 7:30-ish, we'll move into breakout room for discussions about the declaration number 9, which is the theme for this evening. And around 8 o'clock, we will do the debrief, reflections, and aim to close at 8:30 sharp. So that's the plan. Let's see how we go. For those who know me well, who haven't met, I'm Ned, have worked in tech space for nearly 2 decades. And in 2016, I transitioned from tech into leadership development, coaching, training. So in my previous life in tech, worked with predominantly in the SAP space, business intelligence, project management with companies like Accenture and IBM back in Brazil, where I'm originally from, and IBM and Ernst & Young back in Brazil, and Accenture here in Australia. And yeah, so nowadays what I do predominantly, I teach at Monash Business School. I facilitate workshops for AIMS, Australian Institute of Management, and run my own business on executive coaching for tech leaders. So if you're wondering who is in the room or who's supposed to be here shortly, unless they're caught up at work or some family commitments, you can see the list there. So some familiar names, a few new names. I had to do some CSI actually investigation today because some of you were not in the event on LinkedIn, so I had to look you up, check, and my apologies if your role and organization is not accurate. I try to do my best to have an idea of your background here for the benefit of all. And this slide will be available for you. So if you want to connect with some peers, you are most welcome to. I'm pretty sure everyone will be fine with that assumption. So that's all. Enough of me talking. So I hand over to you, and I'll ask you to share your name, role, organization, and one word for how you're feeling this evening. So let's start with our co-creator, Michael Lambert.
Throw me in the deep end.
Why not?
So I'm Michael. I'm the head of engineering at Tipendium, and my word for the evening, probably a bit flustered at the moment.
Thanks, Michael. Rob?
So Rob Satina, I guess most recently CIO for Healthshare Victoria, but between roles, and I'm relaxed because I've had a really nice day.
Wonderful. Thanks, Rob. Suzanne?
Hi, Suzanne, new 21 consultant, and I'm tired, I gotta say, a little bit tired.
Not alone, Suzanne. Thank you. David?
That didn't work. David Cooper, I'm the Chief Information Officer at Origin Youth Mental Health, and I'm actually feeling nervous, which is surprising for me. So that's my word.
Love the transparency, David. Thank you. Scott?
Hi, good afternoon. My name's Scott Delaney. I'm Head of Innovation and Insight with MyState Bank in Tassie. Word for curious.
Curious. Thank you. Lovely. Rui, if I'm pronouncing correctly.
You did. Rui Gaga, Sales Director for Crowd Control. Feeling tired also, right? Just kids have been sick, so yeah, I'm keen to actually just take everyone's feedback in how to manage all the ins and outs of life.
Excellent. Hopefully get one tangible, practical tip. Rui, thank you. Nadia?
Hi, good evening, everyone. My name is Nadia Leung, and I'm the ICT Program Director for Ericsson. The one word, exhausted.
Okay, next level. Thanks, Nadia. Thanks, Nadia. Lisa? Welcome back, Lisa.
Hey, Lisa Peters, I'm a Managing Director in Accenture. I look after our SAP government business. I am also exhausted. I flew back from Melbourne this morning. I flew in the day before, and just getting up early, flying. I don't know how I used to do it pre-COVID, so I'm tired.
Thanks, Lisa, for being here. So for all of you who are tired, exhausted, next level, flustered, thanks so much for making the time to be here, and I trust and hope will be not in vain. You get value from this conversation tonight. Marco, people are moving on my screen, so apologies if I'm calling you again, Marco, please.
No, all good. Yeah, Marco Cantrella, I'm from Tanto Security. And don't worry, David, I'm excited. So I'm excited for your talk. That's how I'm feeling. So
Me too. Cool. Thanks, Marco. Rima, I think
hey,
I spelled hello.
Hey, so hi everyone. Good to be here. And David, yes, I'm looking forward to hearing from you as well, and just nice to meet everybody else. So I'm Rima Dubey. I work with Accenture. Work with Lisa a lot, actually, and I manage operations for a few government accounts in Accenture. So operations director role. The one word for today, how I feel, I actually feel really calm. Oh, I was going to say peaceful. That's 2 words. So I do feel peaceful. I'm just back from Dubai, where I met my entire family. So we were all under one roof after 3.5 years. So I'm in a very good space at the moment.
Privilege. Thanks, Rima. I think there's a tiny typo there in your name. If you want to have a look, just double check. Molia, if I'm pronouncing your name correctly.
Yes, you got it right. This is Molia Roy. I'm a customer success manager, work for Rackspace Technology, and I work pretty often with David Cooper. How I feel today, actually, I'm quite relaxed. The reason for that was because I took a day off to relax, because in any role, we can easily get burned out. And so I'm pretty keen to listen to what David has to say.
Excellent. Thank you. And sorry, because some of you, I think Nalaka, yes. last but not least.
Thanks, Nat, and hi everyone. Yeah, I joined just a couple of minutes late, so yeah, I feel great, and I'm looking forward to joining the roundtable discussion today. Very excited. And
so what was your what? Yes.
Yeah, I'm the CTO of Data Capture Experts, and we work with few healthcare providers here in Victoria, both public and private. And my background is technology, but over the last few years, I worked with a lot of business stakeholders and number of CIOs around their digital transformation strategy. Yeah, thank you.
Brilliant, Nalaka, brilliant. And what was your one word? I didn't get that.
One word
for how you feeling this evening.
How are you feeling? I'm feeling great, thank you.
Okay, cool. Chris, last not least.
G'day, sorry for my tardiness, everyone. I've just come back from a long meeting. So yeah, so did you need an intro? I'm Chris De Maria. I'm the Network Security Manager for Metro Trains Melbourne, along with previous experience in being a CISO for a Web3 blockchain exchange. I'm also a director for a company called Zentana, who specializes in blockchain security and Web3 onboarding as well.
Excellent. Chris, the introduction was pretty much just the role name and a word that describes how you're feeling this evening. So what will be your word for this evening? That's okay.
So my word is excited, energized.
Fantastic. Thanks, Chris. Super welcome.
Cheers.
And I'm glad you made it, despite it's slightly late. It's all good. So thanks, everyone. I hope I didn't. Is there anyone that I didn't call out? No, I think that was everyone. Cool. So before we invite David Cooper to the stage, I'd like to invite you to join me, if you will, on a short grounding exercise. So if you'd like to join me, so I'll invite you to adjust your sitting posture. And you might want to have your feet flat on the floor if they're not there yet. And spine is straight, aligned with the neck. And you're welcome to, if you like, you're welcome to switch off your camera for a few minutes while we do this exercise as well, or keep that on. It's up to you. So you might want to keep your eyes closed or perhaps slightly open, looking down. And if that feels good, you might take a couple of deep breaths, inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your mouth, just helping the body to settle. As you do so, bring your attention to your body sitting, the contact with the chair, your feet on the ground. And then bring your attention to the sounds in the environment. So listening to one sound at a time. Starting with sounds in the distance, outside of the room you're in. And then moving to the sounds within the room you're in. Noticing the space, the silence between sounds. Next, bring your awareness to your body breathing. So simply noticing what parts of the body are moving as you inhale and exhale. You might notice the chest or the abdominal area moving, expanding and contracting as you breathe in and out. Simply noticing the body breathing. There's no need to modify or change anyway. Next, bring your attention to the rhythm of your breath. So see if it's long or short, deep or shallow, fast or slow. So simply witnessing the breath as it is. And as we are about to close this short grounding exercise, just take a moment to reflect on your motivation to attend this event. What's your personal intention? What would you like to get out of this conversation? And more importantly, how would you like to contribute? So with that intention in mind, you can let go of that short grounding exercise and open your eyes if you have them closed and re-engage. So to our very first highlight of this evening,